What's going on, YouTube? How can I say this? I had a video all planned, thought out, everything was good, ready to go. Then I came across a video on YouTube. And I'm not going to put this video up because this video is not to put down a person. It's just to show an example. Here was the video. It was called Unemployed and Hustling. But here's the funny thing about it. The person that was actually talking on the video just received their bachelor's and their master's from Stanford University. Yes, these Stanford in California. That's almost on the same level as Harvard or Yale. Stanford University, a university where it's known for its academics. And now that same person that had a full ride scholarship at Stanford University is talking about going into bartending. What's wrong with that picture? I have people in here right now who speak about getting their masters as if it's just going to automatically put money in their pocket. As if an MBA is going to make you a master of business. I've talked to many MBAs who don't know nothing about business. I can talk to a guy who's owned a store, an eBay store for 10 years. I'll take advice from him before I take advice from an MBA who read about business in a book, didn't get the hands dirty. What's wrong? Why are we so confident that the college education is the key? Now, hear me. Let me clear up something real fast, because I know what some people are thinking. So, are you telling everybody you don't need a college degree? Look, there is nothing wrong with a little insurance, something to fall back on. If you're playing football and you go straight to the NFL, you don't finish a degree, and you go out and get hurt, you don't have a degree, and you don't have any business skills, then it may be a problem. But here's my challenge to everyone. Some people say that everybody's not going to be a business person. Hey, got it. Understand that. Got it. I'm with you on that. But here's the thing. If you're an adult, if you're 21 and older, I take that back. If you're 18 and older, if you're out of the house and you're taking care of yourself, here's one skill you gotta learn. Learn how to take care of yourself outside of a job. I'm gonna say it again for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about. Learn how to take care of yourself outside of a job. If you think that a job is security, you have another thing coming. See, some people say, I don't want a business because there's no security in business. Businesses fail. Yes, businesses fail. The wrong business, the wrong structure, yes, those fail. But at the same time, people were getting fired day after day. We went through recessions and still going through recessions. And yet people think that a job is safe and secure. Why don't you go get a safe and secure job? Get a good education and get a safe job. Pay $70,000, $80,000 a year for school and get a safe job that pays you $30,000 to $40,000 a year, and it lets you go after 2 years. Is something wrong with that picture? Are we leaning a little bit too much on the college education versus in the job after? Isn't it starting to sound a little old school as far as thinking? Isn't it time to probably upgrade the thinking a little bit and say, hey, that may not work anymore? people don't want to pay people any more money. You have people who are PhDs who are working for a lot less now. The job market is very competitive. So if you spend all that money going to school and doing this and thinking you're going to succeed and your family's behind you and everyone's giving you a high five at the Thanksgiving table, you may not be setting yourself up for success. Because here's the thing that's kind of interesting. That same person, after they graduated, went right into a cell phone job. I mean, they were a manager, but do you have to go to Stanford to get your bachelor's and your master's to become that? I don't know what to say. What do you guys think? Let's talk about that for a second. Let's start the debate. Let's see where you're at. Because I know that some people are going to come back and say things like this. Well, school helped me and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. But here's the thing. And I want you to think about this. How many of you know right now how long you will stay at your job? How do you know right now that behind closed doors there aren't like your head boss, your CEO, and the head guy who owns the company talking with each other saying, hey, we need to cut back, and you're not on that list? Can you guarantee yourself that? Do you know that for sure? Because here's the thing. If you go to work every day and you don't have that thought, are you really taking care of your family? Or are you gambling and rolling the dice with your family's future? You see, I know what goes on in my business. I know the true numbers. I know if I'm failing or if I'm gaining. I know that because I see all the numbers. You can't see all the numbers. The only numbers you want to see is your paycheck comes every time. That's all you want to see. You don't know if they're deeply in debt or if they had to refinance their house to put more money in the business. You don't have that information. And until you do, you're not safe and secure. So let's change the phrase. It's not that jobs are safe and secure. It's just they provide income for an undisclosed time. You don't know how long it's going to how long you're going to get this money. You don't know. No one knows. So let's change that phrase. 2013, we no longer, that phrase is dead, buried. Jobs, safe, secure, doesn't exist. Really never existed. So, I think you guys get the point. So with that said, guys, thank you guys for watching this channel. Please subscribe. And until next time, signing off.